It's recording.
Okay.
Yo, I'm Desire One.
I'm Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
And this is Captain Ariel here.
Yo, I'm Desire One.
Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
This is Captain Ariel. You be watching.
Captain Ariel, and this is the brutal speech. I'm Desire One.
Desire One.
Yo, I'm the top of the pop.
This is Captain Ariel, and you're watching Rude Speech.
So if you tired of podcasts where you not getting the truth and they not hitting on the topics that you want, then you better come over to Rude Speech. If you tired of podcasts that's not going to get down to the meats and potatoes, then you need to come to Rude Speech Vidcast. Alright, we got some shit. Y'all made this up. Use that. Right like this.
Oh man, yeah. Relax, Marshall, relax. Oh man, yeah. Relax, Marshall, relax. I'm like G Wiz. I shoot my shot, no miss. Let's take a shot, no sip. Casamigo and beer. Water on me, no fish. Real juice over here. Like astrologers. That tickle in me, she near. Fuck it, we is lit. Let's cruise around and trip. You need my shine, you damn. Let's shout it with me, crib. I got that trophy here. A lot of damn bodies, limbs. And she gon' get my number and take off in the morning. I'm finna tag her, like grocery out bag her. They see that I grab her, but oh no capture. Whoa, my cool full of laughter. What I'm sipping no hazard. She wanna play master, so I'ma follow her master. Whoa, my whip is on Casper. My shot all natural. We coast like the grapplers. So I beat it like wrestlers. Whoa, like football she tackle. To the bed like a napper. KO coming after. Put her eye like it's NyQuil. Whoa, but I'm just gonna zip it up, sip till I'm snoring. At the bar with a stop, but she bored. I can feel in her soul that she horny. Whoa, give her that little weight, but she gorgeous. But I say all these lanes they're approaching, so I gotta get free plan in motion. Rub her down with a G like it's lotion. Whoa, yeah. I got my wreck up and you notice. I fight for the Lord, I'm a soldier, and I got all my clips really low. I'm like G Wiz. I shoot my shot, no miss. Let's take a shot, no sip. Casamigo and beer. Water on me, no fish. Real juice over here. Like astrologers. That tickle in me, she near. Fuck it, we is lit. Let's cruise around and trip. You need my shine, you damn. Let's shout it with me, crib. I got that trophy here. A lot of damn bodies, limbs. And she gon' get my number and take off in the morning. We up, I'm lit, but I'ma take off in a minute. I know where you stay, but she don't be up when I need her. Y'all wanna see like Coliseum. You was talking that tough in the dim. I thought you was bragging for real. Then I show you my tricks, all my skills. Whoa, I know what you want. You want something that's built to build. So I show you my ways. You like, this can't be for real. Oh girl, let my shield. She looking to ask what it is. I tell her it's King David Seal. She like how I break and drill. I tell her for real, you'll learn more, you get in the field. I'm built for the kill, and all of these niggas gon' dock at their quills. Hold on. See, one thing y'all gotta understand, man, is the Lord is the ultimate father, man. You understand me? If you don't live by his laws and instructions, man, he gonna get the fuck rid of you, man. You understand me? He telling you how to live, man. The fuck you trying to be neglecting that shit, man?
Yeah. Ready to go. Boom. Ready to go and get it over with. Shout out to Chicago Awards. I appreciate this view. Shout out to Zaria Love. Zaria, right? She made sure she checked us on it. Zaria Love.
I'm sorry. I let you do it for like 3 weeks. You still saying the name wrong.
Zaria?
I'm pretty sure it's Zariah.
Zariah. Zariah.
Zariah Love. I'm almost positive it's Zariah.
I don't know, Salaka.
Zaria sound like
Zaria love.
Zaria.
She said nope. Still Zaria.
It's still Zaria.
Yeah, Zaria.
Zaria love.
She ain't respond that quick.
Yeah, she did. Look,
She already knew you was gonna mess up. That's what it was.
Yeah,
no, it's
Zaria.
Zaria.
See, look, Zaria.
Nope, still. Nope, still don't necessarily mean she talking about them. I don't know.
Yeah, nope, still.
Nope, still.
She said no, cat wrong. Yeah.
Oh, so it's Zaria.
Yeah, can you let the dogs off for Zaria love?
The more
we got Chicago in the building. We got
That's right.
Just Started Pay in the building. We got Knock TV in the building.
That's
We got who else is in the building, man? You haven't came up yet, so I can't give you a shout out. Look, check it out. We got 12 Gauge Credit Solutions. I got my hat on tonight, right? 12 Gauge Credit Solutions, man. Come join the 1200 Club, the 700 Club, and we'll get you right, man. You know what I mean? Just hit me up, man. I comb through your credit report like a goddamn fine-tooth comb, and I find out all the inaccuracies that's reporting on your credit report that's keeping your score down, all right? And I go in and work them out. All right, Double R. What's going on, Double R? I see you out here. Dallas, Texas. Can I get a bomb for Dallas, Texas, please?
Con. Hold on, let me get to it.
Nashat. Zaria Love says, I'm about to call in this out of pocket. Aria, you have the proof of my name. Why are you messing it up? Salaki is shaking my head. Okay, I don't know. So, Zaria Love, Nashat, what's going on? I see you out there, man. Double R. All right, Double R. I see you, Double R. Trying to sneak up in here, man. We're going to let the dogs out for Double R. Double R, all right? All right. So, look, man, tonight is a great night because this is the night that we get to come together and we get to talk about all the crazy things that has happened this week.
That's
you
right.
understand what I'm saying? We got Captain Aria in the building. But matter of fact, let me do this the right way, man. I'm Officer Tazayawan.
Isaiah War.
It's Captain Aria.
And so we are Rude in Speech, man, and we are definitely here to give you what you need for the week to help you unwind so that you can be able to compartmentalize all the crazy stuff that's going on with you throughout the week.
We're going to be just as rude as you want us to be.
That's right.
Yeah. So, Zaraba Carr's in the building. All right, Zaraba Carr, I see you.
Right.
He'll never show up to the show.
Barack Wanah, what's going on, Barack Wanah? I see you. Canada in the building. Toronto.
She a loyal listener too.
Yeah. Barack Wanah, what's going on, Barack Wanah? All right, so all right, before we get started, right, I just want to say this, right? It was a sister that I was talking to, right? And she was like, I was talking to her about
Keep your cover.
Black people possibly getting free.
Okay.
So again, you was talking to who?
I was talking to a sister about black people possibly getting free.
Okay.
From our oppression that we suffer, right? And she said, this is what she said. She said, I said the point of knowing what you didn't know. Okay, she said, I sent her something about marriage, right? And this is what it said about marriage. It said those who apply for a marriage pursuant to the marriage license have added a third party to their marriage contract. The third party is the master, and through this agent, the corporate state, the marriage license gives the state legal right to decide the fate of the husband and the wife, and the possessions they procure during the marriage should the marriage fail, their divorce might now be decided by and through the state's corporate court by the corporate judge, and the judge's first foremost concern is the interest of the state. So she said,
it's cheaper to keep it that bar.
She said,
what the fuck did you just say? You just start speaking French in the middle of the show.
She said, looks good. She said, looks good, but see, society has conformed to the idea of marriage, and that's all we know.
So you was trying to just to recap. You was telling her that getting legally married under the American government system, it gives the government a lot of power over your life and marriage.
Over your marriage, right? Kind of a concept.
And her response was,
and she said the point. She said looks good, but see, society has conformed to the idea of marriage. That's all we know,
right?
And I said the point of knowing what you. I don't know how I came up with this, but she said the point. I said the point of knowing what you didn't know is so when moving forward, you now know. So ignorance won't be the excuse for what you're doing for what you didn't know.
Damn. Right. Yeah. So like basically, once you know right and wrong, right, you can't keep on doing wrong.
Right. But she said right. But even knowing is now. She said even knowing this now in reality isn't going to change the minds of our people. People are still going to think how they want to think, regardless of what they know.
She's halfway right. She halfway right. I would say that because in reality, most people, you could give them all the information in the world. Right. All the information, all the facts and history and stats and pros and cons, and they'll still do whatever makes them feel best. And if they're used to celebrating Christmas, right, they still gonna do it regardless of if they think God doesn't like it or whether or not it makes no sense for them to do it or whether or not it's economically favorable. It won't matter as long as celebrating Christmas makes them feel good. A woman will know, she'll learn all the facts and statistics about marriage, how they fail, how God doesn't care about it as far as a marriage license, right, and a ring. They'll learn all the facts and statistics and history and biblical knowledge, whatever they got to learn, and they'll still at the end of the day say, "Well, my friend had a win." Exactly, because I grew up wanting to get married because that was my dream. Right. I can't let go of the dream. Right.
We are brainwashed.
Exactly.
We definitely are.
We are brainwashed. And if before you go, she said. So I said the point of knowing what you didn't know is so that when moving forward, you know, so ignorance won't be an excuse for what. For doing what you didn't know. Right. She said, right, but even knowing this now in reality isn't going to change the minds of our people. People are still going to think how they want to think regardless of what they know. And I said, so if you know better and don't change, then you are in acceptance that you are a slave. So you can't get mad when unarmed black men get killed by the police officers, and you can't get mad at oppression, but you fully will accept your role as a servant. And she said, even when people change, that won't stop us from being enslaved by the white man. There's nothing that we can do to get out from under him. But yeah, you can still be upset if a cop kills an unarmed black man because that's a natural reaction. We can change our ways, but that won't change the ways of the people who we are under.
Man, we lost, man.
So what I got from that, I told the sister, I said, look, I'm gonna bring this out tonight. So what this sister is basically saying is that we don't have any hope from being under the oppression.
She's saying no matter what we do,
we don't have any hope of being free. And I told her, I said, look, you know, when you lose that spirit of wanting to get free from the oppression, then you truly lost. Because think of like Kunta Kinte. Kunta Kinte got his goddamn his foot cut off, and he still had the spirit to run. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, if the white man can have your body in captivity and he has your spirit in captivity, then you truly have lost as a human being, because really it's no point in you living.
Well, if you already lost your spirit, then what you gonna do when they do come into the body?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it will come a time where they come in and take your body. Your spirit is always done. You already lost the battle, man. You know what I mean? If you can't even fight to against your, dang, that's crazy, man. She's just basically like,
yeah, she's really hopeless. Is she hopeless? Yeah. And part of what she's saying is right. That really most people won't be able to make the sacrifices it takes to make real change in the black community and overcome American oppression and become above anything else. But with that said, our hope is in that we can change the spirit and when I say the spirit, I mean the hearts and minds of enough people to make bigger change that will outlast our oppressors.
Right.
And whether or not you believe in the Bible or Christ or any of that, all I know is that the only reason that America is able to have a power over us is because they have our minds.
Right.
And that's it. The only reason that the military doesn't just stand up today and say, fuck Joe Biden, we in charge.
Right.
The only reason they don't have that going on right now in this country is because the people in the military, their minds are stuck on democracy. Their minds are stuck on the system that they've been running in, and they've accepted it. The only reason the people,
that's right.
The only reason the people, everyday person, is not standing up and saying fuck Joe Biden, fuck what y'all got going on. We're gonna have this type of government.
Right.
We're gonna have this type of kingdom. The only reason that's not happening is because the people's minds are captured by American culture and the government and democracy and the military, the police. The only reason that you can do any of this in any place is because the people's minds are stuck on being American, being democratic. And the minute that you can get people's minds to change to something else, that's when things will change. And then that's just, she doesn't understand. And she doesn't understand that the only reason America is powerful is not just because of the gun.
Right.
Not just because of the nukes.
Right.
It's powerful because the spiritually, America has clouded the minds of everybody. So the man with the nukes, the guy with the gun in his hand, wants to fight for America, wants to fight for Joe Biden.
Right.
But the day that
shit like that,
put the gun down and fight for something else. The day that the man that has the nukes decide to leave the nukes alone and fight for something else. That in that day, America will mean nothing if nobody's there to follow it. If nobody's there to obey it.
Yeah, that's dope.
I think it's a big fear thing, man. Like we have been conditioned to fear this oppressor, you know what I mean? And that's
what it comes down to. Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. Like you fear that, if I go on my own, I won't be able to get
it's impossible to be free. It's not impossible. It's very hard, but it's not impossible.
I can't do for myself.
Right.
They have provided so much for me that if I go on my own, then they can easily just put me on the outskirts. You know what I mean? And I have no way to defend for myself. I have no way to feed myself, feed my family. So it's best that I just get along. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what I responded back was I said, what is crazy is that as we as a people can't fathom being free. The worst thing you could do is let the white man have your spirit. Yeah. And then I gave her Baruch 4:6, where it says, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you have moved me to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. Obadiah 1:9, it says, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be this is what the oppressor. And I had to show her that the oppressor is going to be destroyed. And so I pulled Obadiah 1:9. I said, and thou thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed. To the end of every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off with slaughter. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Slocky, my head was covered. But my point in saying all that was to say that, to show her that the scripturally, the oppressor that she was basically saying that she can't fathom us being from under, it's going to be destroyed.
For us to do it.
Right.
Yeah, I think she understands. The people like that understand they understand that what we're going through is wrong. They understand that we shouldn't be in the position that we're in as Black people, as Hispanics and Native Indians. And she also understands how much it would take for us to not be under it, for us to not be oppressed, to not to be the poorest, to be the most destroyed. And she thinks, and many people like her think, that it's impossible to come from underneath that oppression. Right. It's not impossible. Is it? Does it take a whole lot? Damn right. Yes. Does it take, undoing hundreds of thousands of years of mental brainwashing and a huge cultural change? Yes, it does. That's right. But it's not impossible. Right. And then, that's why we do what we do in the ISUBK. That's why we had this show, is to change the hearts and the minds of the people, to change the spirit of how you feel and how we feel about ourselves, about our culture, about our history. That's what it's all about. Because when we can change our spirit, when we can change how we think, we can change everything.
There's no group out there better than ISUPK.
Not one.
Not one.
Like none of y'all niggas.
Not one. Ain't none of them on the border. It's like
none of them
ISPK on the border.
Yo, so I see all y'all saying this and that, but what's up with R. Kelly, man?
Right.
R. Kelly, he got convicted of, you know,
My mind was telling.
all the different stuff he did. But yo, one of the things they said, I got the transcripts. I got the transcripts from the case. They said that he shit on the floor and made the woman eat it and told them if they act like they didn't like it, they was gonna eat some more. Damn.
Wait.
How much you had for him? Goddamn.
A lot of
Man, I mean, what?
Hello?
This man is disgusting.
What's going on?
This man is nasty.
You nasty mother.
All right, the school.
So okay. I heard he had like how many
The address.
how many witnesses was there? You know, anybody know that?
What, for R. Kelly?
Yeah, for the case, yeah.
Show.
Man, I don't even know, man.
I feel like some of the witnesses was lying because I've been hearing a bunch of stuff ever since that case started. I've been hearing stories like, man, it couldn't have been that bad.
All type of crazy shit, right?
I heard he had a boxing.
Right.
He had a boxing ring. He had a boxing ring.
Stop.
And underneath the boxing ring was some young lady that on command would come out and start giving everybody fellatio.
Yeah.
It's an amazing boxing match.
God, dog. God, dog. He'd be like round 3.
But I heard one of the people. I heard one of the people testified in the case, saying that he had in his house or something. He had a boxing ring.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like they would ring a bell or something. Okay, I think it's time to level up. And when you rung the bell, some young lady would come from underneath the boxing ring. Okay, I think it's time to level up.
Well, if I may, sir.
I pray that didn't actually happen because that's the bad for laughing at it. That's crazy.
That's the bell. That's the bell, though. The bell.
Okay, I think it's time to level up.
No, if I may. Okay, this is what it is.
I pray that
Right.
didn't happen.
Man, I hope not either. That's crazy, man.
I pray that was a lie.
He should not have taken that to trial. When you have that much information on you, you're supposed to cop out.
But the problem is he probably took it to trial because of one of them things where it's like, I'm going to jail for forever anyway. So let's see what happens.
I think, honestly, he was like the boy. He thought he was untouchable.
Because R. Kelly is not that old, or not that young, so like he's not very young.
Nah.
He ran out all his money. He probably just
$2 million in the hole, they said, right?
He probably figured, okay, either way, if I plead out, I'm going to jail for 30 years. If I don't plead out, I'm going to jail for 50 or whatever. So I'm gonna just go to trial and just hope that the lawyers can fashion something for me that get me off.
Right. Yeah,
but really, he had the age, and he had the age, and he's in a situation to where either way he might be in there for the rest of his life. If he gets convicted, either way he's gonna be there for the rest of his life. So he probably figure out, let's go and fight it.
What's all about?
Yeah, man. I mean,
all right.
I guess I bet when he saw Bill Cosby come out, he was like, "Oh, it's on."
Cosby got convicted and still got out. That bread be working. That money. That money is something else, Zion. That money is something special because you can do all the rape and everything and still get out. I would like to talk to you. But man, what am I going to say? But really, then Commander Johanna brought this out last week or so. But it's maybe Monday. R. Kelly and everybody like him. Mm-hmm. The church is to blame for it. The church and our leaders in America and the culture in Black America is to blame for people like R. Kelly. So like our churches in the Black community and our culture in the Black community in America and our leadership in the Black community is to blame for people like R. Kelly. Because now the whole R. Kelly thing may have been a secret to some for many years, but it wasn't a secret. But it wasn't a secret to the people around him. And the problem is that the people around him were so infatuated with the money, with the talent, that they forgot about morality. They forgot about the teenagers he was having sex with. They put a blind eye to that and decided, well, he making money, he's talented, he can sing. They value that more than morality, more than right and wrong. And that's the problem in the black community, is that we value talent, money more than we value anything else.
I mean, that's exactly what the church does anyway, right?
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? When you go into the church, they'll let somebody who's gay, they'll let somebody who's homosexual and all that get up on the pulpit and everything, all because of what they can bring to the church. They know that come choir rehearsal, choir anniversary, that church is going to be packed. You know what I mean? With shakers. You know what I mean? Because they know that's they bringing money into the church and all that. So that's why you can have, those rainbow churches and things like that, have a gay Bible. Right. That's why you get, cause that's just how we are, man. We see somebody is making it as somebody who got money. If you got bread, then it's just like, oh, that brother, he got it. No matter how he got it.
This is what you could do.
Wait.
Hold on, Slocky, y'all.
I got $100. I got $100 right now. I got $100 right now. You say this is not R. Kelly. Now, if I prove to you, okay, you say this now. Goddamn, man, come on, smoke. Listen, you say this is not R. Kelly. 100%. Okay, 100% not R. Kelly. 100%. Let me get the camera. Can you give him some light? Give him some light. Give me some light. I need some more light. Give me some light. All right, okay, check this out. Okay, now. He say, dog, can you spit some R. Kelly? Because he say you ain't R. Kelly, homie. I don't know. Y'all think he R. Kelly?
He said, hell, the girl looks good.
All right, you got that $100? I got $100 right here. $100. He said you ain't. He said you ain't R. Kelly. No, give me that. Okay, you hold that, homie. Okay. DJ Doctor doing Dick. This man said he ain't R. Kelly. Okay, you got your money. All right, I got my money up. I got my money up. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes, baby. I don't wanna hurt nobody. But there is something that I must confess. Duval County, baby. Hold on. Now.
Let's compare. Now y'all better stop playing with R. Kelly. Hey, look, that's why he was able to slide.
God,
exactly.
That's all you need to do.
Because that nigga was singing his ass off.
Yeah, right. So you said, my mind is telling me no. Niggas was like, yo, do what you gotta do to them Jones, man. Go ahead, traffic.
That's right. All right, G, I see you, G. She said that's the R. That's R.
That's like the R. Kelly. That's the R right there.
He'll still be rocking R.
That nigga was the Pied Piper. He was a literal Pied Piper.
Literally the Pied Piper. Damn right.
He was the Pied Piper.
That was
that nigga got blessed by the Lord.
Yeah, I was. even that little singing he was doing right there was amazing.
He was like,
even that little bit of singing he was doing right there was like,
I always might want to say, give us him free.
That was in the studio and that was on the corner somewhere in a random corner with some drunk niggas. It was just still great and amazing.
Cause UBK Kazakama said they was hyper than the bros.
I'm gonna do that in the joint.
Niggas was faking.
Okay, Barack Bernard said me cheering for another man. Pause. Okay.
Hey.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
And UBK Kazakama said they too lit as grown ass men. Okay, they too lit.
I wasn't even paying attention to the men around them.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention to them.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah, so look, man, you can't be baffled by the singing, right? Because all underneath all of that, he was having sex with your underage daughter.
God dang.
Yeah, and people, like I was saying, like in the black community, we have fully clung to American culture. And in American culture, money is everything.
That's right.
Being rich and famous is everything. And if you are rich and famous, we're able to turn a blind eye to a lot.
Yep.
And R. Kelly was able to bring certain levels of opportunity. He had money. He had hope to some people. And they was willing to turn a blind eye to rape and child molestation because he had money and opportunity. And that's American culture.
Look what he did to us.
It's American culture to turn a blind eye to a lot of evil because you want to get rich, you want to be famous, or you have talent, and the talent can give you money, and that's part of the reason why we failing as a community, because we give money to people who are talented, who can give us money, but not to people who can save our souls.
Right.
Not people who can change, who can show us how to live a life where we don't have to be molested. We don't have to murder each other. But we give money to people like him who can, entertain us.
Right.
And, and like I said, in American culture, entertainment, money, fame, talent is everything.
Okay.
But that can't be everything, because in the end, you're going to be in jail. Right. In the end, you're going to get locked the hell up. In the end, somebody going to want to kill you because you was having sex with their daughter. So.
Right. Exactly. All right. So I'm bringing up Kat right now. Some of the, Shalaka. How do I bring up the joints that I sent you? Okay.
The inbox, yeah. Right there.
All right. So I got to bring up some of the things. Let me see.
I know it's telling me no.
Okay, so this broad, all right, so this broad right here, right? So I wanted to bring this out. If I could, anybody had anything else they want to say about that?
Don't rape everybody.
Yeah.
Don't be having sex with nobody that's under 18.
Yeah, and parents don't give your kids.
Yes. And don't sell your whole ass for some cash.
Yeah.
Don't sell your whole ass for some cash and some money and some fame. Work for it, goddammit.
That's right.
Work for it, goddammit.
Go out and put a YouTube video out of. I don't know. Talk to some agents or something.
Are you tricking tonight?
For some money.
This brother right here, if I may, sir, this brother right here.
Successful
This
look
woman,
like?
she said
What does
something that was
successful look
crazy,
like, boy?
but the brother
Happy
actually
in
put
your
it
own
in
skin,
perspective.
happy with the person
What's she talking
that you
about?
are in love with the person. Woman
She
doesn't
crazy.
need a husband to be successful, because I didn't need my husband. I was already successful and up before I had him.
What are you
You don't
talking
need a
about?
husband to be
Run it
successful.
back. I ain't
Not
hear
at all.
this
You don't need
Okay.
a woman doesn't need a husband to be successful, because I didn't need my husband. I was already successful and up before I had him. The woman doesn't need a husband to be successful, because I didn't need my husband. I was already successful and up before I had him.
What are you
You don't
talking
need a
about?
husband to be successful. Not at all. You don't need
Okay.
need a husband to be
what
the
does
queen of the
successful
throne.
look like? What does successful look like, boys?
Happy in your own skin, happy with the person that you are, in love with the person that you are, that you don't have to look for a man to love you, because you already love yourself. And that's what I mean by a successful female. Because success
Is
can
this
look in any other
successful
way.
female going to have children?
Yeah, she may
Yes or
have
no?
children. She may have children. She may.
So is part of being successful with kids?
Yes, you can be successful with kids. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So how can you be in this, what you just painted out to be successful without being married, and you have a child in this scenario? So without
The child has nothing to do with that scenario.
children has everything to do with that scenario. So when you said a woman can be successful and not get married, when you add a child to that, she is no longer successful. She is now a single mother. And being a single mother is not success. Single motherhood is failure. A child, a family comprises of a man and a woman, not a woman. If you are a single mother, there is a certain amount of failure. And I'm sorry to say this, but we got to stop this shit. We have to look at life the way it actually is instead of what y'all asses want it to be. For you to sit here and say you could be successful, cool, yes. But when I started asking you different parts of the success and you started adding children, well, if there's no man in the household, if there's no man leading, helping you raise that child, sorry, that is not success.
All right.
I would say this one leave it alone.
You got it, sir.
Okay.
It's on you.
And today in America, and not really today, since probably like the 70s, since early late 60s, black women have been falling to this lie that
So if you would have said,
since like the 60s and 70s, black women have been falling into this lie and this propaganda that they can be successful, they can be happy alone. And nobody, man or woman, young or old, can be happy alone.
Right.
And just as the basics of humanity, the money is so you can share with somebody. The big house is so you can fill it up with people.
Right.
Is the car is somebody is so you can have somebody in the passenger seat riding with you. You can't be happy
Shit like that.
alone. You can't be happy without a man, without a woman, without kids, without a family.
Right.
And black women have fed into this lie through the propaganda of America and the government and the child support system and the WIC system that you can be happy just alone with you and your kids, with you and a job. When what the hell is the point of having all this money?
That's right.
Having this house, having this job, if you ain't got nobody to share it with.
You're talking real stupid right now.
That's just the basics of being a person. That if you have success, if you have money, you want to share it with somebody.
Damn right.
But black women have turned through feminism and through American culture today. They have been flipped into believing that it's better to be alone. Or if you are alone, it's okay. You a strong, independent woman. Why would you want to be independent? Who really wants to be independent? Who wants to be by themselves? Nobody want to be by themselves.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Nobody want to be by themselves.
That's heavy.
And we fed into this belief that it's better to be alone. Nobody should be alone. Right. Everybody should have a family. Everybody should have an army behind them. Man. But black women have been conditioned to take pride in being alone, but fuck all that.
When they really don't.
Are you successful financially? Sure. Yeah. You got all the money. You got the best job you could have as a woman in America. But what the fuck does it matter if you have no man to share it with? If you have no children to share it with, go big ass house by yourself crying, right, with a dildo. It means nothing if you have nobody to share it with.
All right, I got you right here, Cap. Hold on, I got you right here, Cap. This is exactly what you was talking about. Hold on.
I'm gonna use that on the corner right there. that was freaking excellent.
All right, I'm gonna bring up what Cap just said. Hold on 1 second. All right, this assistant right here was saying exactly what Cap was just talking about. Hold on. I'm gonna share it real quick with y'all so y'all can see it. All right, no sweat.
Like, it's because I'm not married and I'm not where I want to be.
Hold on.
I'll be 44 next week.
Damn.
I'm very happy about that. The only embarrassment about it, is because I'm not married and I'm not where I want to be.
Now, do you think this society has a big part of it?
I think it was my fault. Because when I was younger, I could have gotten with the good guys, the ones that were going to college and doing what they wanted to do. But instead, I got with the bad boys on the street.
Oh, I didn't hear
it. And then now this week,
you be
I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. The only embarrassment about it, is because I'm not married and I'm not where I want to be.
Now, do you think this society has a big part of it?
I think it was my fault. Because when I was younger, I could have gotten with the good guys, the ones that were going to college and doing what they wanted to do. But instead, I got with the bad boys on the street. And then now it's just kind of too late because all the guys that are my age are taken, all the good ones. And all the guys that are the bad ones, they're just out there acting like they're 20, 30 years old.
Yeah, success when there's
I'll be 44 next week. I'm happy too late because all the guys that are my age are taken, all the good ones. And all the guys that are the bad ones, they're just out there acting like they're 20, 30 years old.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be 44 next week. Bad boys on the street. And then now it's just kind of too late because all the guys that are my age.
All right, so let me check this out.
Good ones.
All right.
You just need a mature young man.
Yeah, so that just shows right there that this woman, she understands that, look, I wasted my goddamn time. Right. I wasted my time trying to chase after the men that were wrong for me. And now that she's 44 and you understand that now you can only take what you can get.
Right.
Right, because the pickings is real slim. So the only thing you gonna get now is a nigga that's 21.
Wild out Wednesday.
Nigga that's 21 that, trying to have sex with you in the basement of his mom's crib.
His mom's 21, yeah.
Right, because now you done wasted your goddamn time, you done squandered it away, and now you don't got no man to be there.
Right.
Right? And so you don't want to be
F-O,
shut up. You don't want to be like that, ladies. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be that woman who regrets the fact that she chased after the wrong thing. Right. You don't want to be that woman that gets, pregnant by, a man that she has no connection with at all.
I mean, the sad truth is that's what's going to happen to a lot of them anyway. They just going to be stuck with whatever's left. You know what I'm saying? Because they done let all their good years go to waste. Trying to say that they don't need a man, or you know what I mean. They could just.
It seemed like that's just to seem like she was trying to say that she spent time chasing men, smashing, just being a hoe.
Yeah, basically,
and chasing men that weren't men that you shouldn't choose.
Right. And the
problem is a lot of women don't have fathers, or they don't have strong fathers that are able to guide them.
Right.
And because they don't, they just pick, whoever's exciting. And if you ain't got a father, if you don't have a father that's able to guide you, or you aren't willing to take your father's advice, you will pick whatever's exciting. And a nigga selling all that crack is exciting.
Right.
He got a nice car. His shoes is nice. He tough. He beat niggas up.
Right.
He carry a gun. That nigga's exciting. He's fun. He's great. He not as exciting as a nigga, let's go to, like you said, go to college and go to school and get a job. Be responsible, paying bills. Right. He ain't exciting as him.
Right.
But so you choose, you being young and dumb and stupid, you choose a nigga that's exciting, that that do it for you, but over the nigga that's the safe, responsible, the nigga that's going to protect you,
right? But not get locked up every week.
You big dummy.
Be dead in 2 weeks because you get in the issues with niggas every day. So yeah. If you ain't got guidance, particularly if you don't have a father, you have a father that's either, if you don't have a father at all, or you don't have a father that's willing to guide you or able to guide you, you just fall into whatever's exciting. Whatever wrong with y'all makes you tingle, and that's usually some dickhead in the street.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Yeah. All right, so man, everything's acting stupid now. Look, check this out. We're gonna go ahead and
we're gonna shut it down.
Then you gonna shut it down already? That's crazy.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I think we got like one more.
Everything is acting. It's real choppy right now.
Everything fucked up.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Look. See.
Right.
Look.
Yeah, I see the bag.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it right now.
My mind's telling me no.
My body.
But yeah. Oh, look, it's like a bad stupid. All right, so look, man, 12 Gauge Credit Solutions. Make sure y'all check it out. Hit me up at 12gatescreditsolutions.com and book yourself a goddamn consultation. All right. We got Captain Orion in the building.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we got Isaiah Ward in the building.
Yeah.
And look, we're going to get out of here. Look, we're going to get out of here before everything starts going to shit. All right? So y'all can just check us out next week, man. We're going to be here.
Check us out at, man.
Right. Y'all can check us out at Root and Speech
Media. Yeah. We can also check it out at ISBK Delaware.
Look at this.
We also on Facebook. I see this like crazy, man.
That's 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We finished that drink.
I turned my head 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. Let y'all go ahead and get in the bed, man.
That's right.
Watch Squid Games. Squid Games on. Squid Games on.
That show is great.
You been with it? All right, we got one for Captain.
I'm only about 3 episodes in.
Yeah, I'm on episode 8.
I'm still pretty early in the show, but that shit's wild.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. You might 1, 2, 3.
That's what I like. I like a show killing the heathen.
Green light, pow, pow, pow.
I was like, God damn, they killed all of it. Yo, it's a twist.
But you know what's crazy? The eyes.
Yeah, they're all over this.
The eyes be moving.
Just cutting everybody, man. Yo, that joke is crazy.
And then look, the people that try to run, like, oh, yeah, they got killed too.
Like the crazy part was you run and stop, and if you move like an inch, like you getting shot, like bow, like God. Oh, so I'm telling the story.
Yeah.
Y'all just gotta watch that, Joe. Squid Games is crazy, man.
Yeah, Squid Games, man. Look, we are not paid by Squid Games, but maybe we can get a sponsor.
They're gonna get a link on at least 5 viewers of this show.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and get out of here. Drop a bomb for everybody that's in the chat room right now. We're gonna podcast, man. I'm Josiah Wan.
Isaiah War.
It's Captain Ariel.
That's
Hey,
right.
you already know what it is, man. It's Ruling Speech. All right.
Boom. Hold on. Can I get a room speech, John? It's too late.
So.